Hey Ninja Warriors, welcome to Warrior Wednesday. Quick question for you. Do you feel like you're constantly behind, that you always have to catch up? You're behind on your goals, you're behind on your dreams, you're behind on a few things that are really important for you. Is that you? Do you feel like you have to catch up, that you are not in a good space, and that you want to be on track actually? You know what I mean? Like you have a calling for being on track versus consistently being off track and feeling like, you're giving up. You know what I'm saying? So imagine, my question for you is, imagine what would it be like for you to take the pressure off, first of all, and feel like, okay, you totally got this. You totally got this. And imagine what it would be like for you to chunk things down, to simplify it, to add some fun so you can actually create what you're here to create. Does that excite you? That's my question for you. So welcome to Warrior Wednesday. My name is Zena. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, September 22nd, at the time of this live. So welcome here to this live. And I'm so excited because guess what, guys? We're going to go over some things for you to be on track, stay focused, and also for you to release any stress, overwhelm, and be in a space where you're not actually behind, you're actually on track and ahead of schedule. If you're excited about that, give yourself some hearts. Let me know so I can feel your energy. And when you catch the replay, be sure to comment with #Encore. Let me know you were here. And if you're on here live, give yourself some hearts so I can see you and also feel your energy. All right, guys. So with that being said, it's so interesting because I was on a call with a group of clients this morning, and we're talking about Q3 goals, right? So Q3 is coming at the end of the month. We have about 7 days, 8 days to be exact, before the end of the quarter. And so here's an invitation for you, and here's how you can be on track. All right. So whatever your goals are. All right. So here's where I want you to go. First of all, I want you to ask yourself, what would it be like for you to have an extraordinary quarter? So what do you want to create between now and the end of this month, which is the end of the quarter, end of September, that you see as extraordinary for you? What is extraordinary for you? What is that experience like? What is it going to be like? What is it specifically? You get to be really specific, okay? You get to be honing in specific on what you want to create. And I also invite you, as you're coming up with this, looking at what your Q3 goals were, if you had Q3 goals, looking at where you are and where you want to be, and what would make this quarter very amazing for you. And know that 100% is possible 100% of the time. I don't want you to talk yourself out of like, oh, this is not possible, because it's actually not true. Things can shift in 24 hours, that I promise you. I've even experienced that in myself, in my business, in my life, in different areas of life. Things can turn around in 24 hours when you put your mind, your heart, and your soul into something. It all comes to get together. That I promise you, okay? So what is it for you to be extraordinary, for you to have an extraordinary result? What is the extraordinary result that you want to create for yourself between now and the end of this month, okay? Now, the other thing you get to be is you get to be creative. You get to start being creative. You get to be resourceful. Think of different ideas, come up with solutions. What are some solutions? Here's what you want, here's the goal, and here's how you're going to make Q3 extraordinary for you. How are you going to troubleshoot that? What are some ideas for you to come up with? 2, 3, 4, 5 ideas where you can start implementing those ideas, being resourceful and creative so you can actually create the result that you want. So that's number 2. Number 3, you want to be resilient. You want to stay the course. A lot of times people give up before they even finish the game, and you want to stay in the fight. Stay in the fight because you're going to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to be in the fight because it's all going to come right for you. Okay? So stay in the fight. All right? So follow through, be in completion energy. And also commit to being excellent. So what does excellent mean for you? What does it look like for you to be in excellence with what you said that you want to create? What will it take from you? Who do you get to be to bridge the gap? Because there is a gap. Who do you get to be to bridge the gap for you to make that happen? All right. Being in completion energy, and I'm going to speak into that like right now, is when you're, I used to be a very strong starter and a very shitty finisher. That was me in the past. However, I have when I step into something, I'm committed to following through and being in completion energy with what I'm creating. So you're not gonna find me start something and fall off the track or fall off the planet, not completing it in excellence. You will find me like, I'm not gonna commit to too many things. I commit to the things that align with my vision, and I follow through to completion. So what is that for you? What do you get to follow through on to completion? So you're in this completion energy. The other thing I want you to connect with, I want you to ask yourself, what are some of the excuses or the emotions that get in the way of you being in excellence or even hitting your goals or creating the results that you want to create? Because I promise you, something is coming up. You're either telling yourself a story, you're making up excuses, you're focusing on reasons why it can't happen. Those are excuses, by the way. Or you're very, very committed to your emotions and you're intoxicated with your emotions that you can't get over yourself to actually make it happen. Is that you? Is that you? And if it is, it's fine. You get to meet yourself where you're at, and know that I'm not here to judge you by any means. I'm here to enlighten you, inspire you, enrich your life so you can shift and move on to the next step. So what are the emotions that come up for you? What is the resistance? What is that about? What are the excuses? What is that about? You get to get connected to that, because once you are connected to that, you can shift from that and actually take action, because the thing that doesn't work is just like sitting on your butt not doing anything. That doesn't work, okay? Finally, with the excuses piece, you get to interrupt the excuses. You get to interrupt the excuse. You know your excuses. You know you keep circling and going in cycles. Interrupt your excuses. Find someone that can support you, hold your hand, hold you accountable, so you're focusing on creating the result. And actually, I invite you to find other people who have a very similar goal as you do. Lock arms with them and rise up with them. Don't be selfish and focus on you rising up. Find other people who want to rise with you and elevate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who you get to be as a leader, all right? So that's my invitation for you. And here's your mission for this week, guys, because we're going to wrap this up. So what is the one goal that you're committed to creating between now and the end of this month, which is the end of this week, before the end of the quarter, that you are going to create a massive win for you? What is that specifically? Share below, comment, let us know, let me know. And also share, what is the one action you're going to take today that will move the needle forward for you towards you hitting that goal, hitting that vision, hitting that declaration. All right, so share what that is for you. And then finally, if you are committed to crushing Q3 and crushing Q4, and you want to finish Q3 strong, you also want to finish Q4 or start Q4 strong and finish it stronger than Q3, here's an opportunity for you to comment with hashtag crush it, or send me a private DM, and I'll see how I can come up with a plan, a very, very strategic plan on how you can crush your goals, your dreams, and your vision. All right, that's a wrap, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to Warrior Wednesday. I'll see you next week. Same time, same station, Warrior Wednesday. I know I'm a little late today, but it's 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. All right, mwah. Bye for now. I'll catch you next week. Let me know what you create, and be sure to share and subscribe and share the love and share the wisdom. All right, bye for now.